And what an even start it is from your front row. Jensen to the top side. Mantan down low. Burnham swamped on the start by Murray. Losing a bit of wholesale ground. Riley Smith up top. At the moment, it's Jensen rolling around the high side. 3 or 4 wide the further back. Jack Walker, a bit of a moment, stays into it, will stay green. Yeah, the 25 Kogel Tilt Tray 2 Flogs car. Sounding terrible, and he'll pull it into the infield. Terrible start to his feature race, he's out.
Cars starting to try the top side. The bottom, we're going to go yellow. As it looks as though Cassidy Mantan facing the wrong way. Second of the Mantan Motorsport cars. Luke rolls past and goes, hope you're good. I'm in second at the moment. I've got more important things to concentrate on. Burnham will be very appreciative of that yellow. Got very out of shape on the top side of turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, at the moment, sorry, Jared, it looks like Jensen's really comfortable on those first 2 laps. Didn't move around at all. On that high side, him and Smith resorted to the top. And it's Mantan and Murray. They were down on the bottom. Burnham couldn't really find his line. Same went for Cherry. And the O'Neill Auto Group N82 from Lismore. Jacob Jolly, his 3rd night in a winged car. Your current Australian wingless sprint champion. A lot of getting used to is his new 360 LS sprint car. But he's been impressive so far tonight. He's back there in position number 7 for the time being. Lights are out. 2 laps done. Still 18 to go. Field the dress label. 360 LS Sprint Car Series, round number 1.
I don't think Jacob Jolly will be there for very long. He looks impressive. Jensen gets us back underway. Mantan. Smith sitting in 2nd and 3rd. Mantan a little free on the bottom that time, but gets good purchase off the corner. Dan Murray 4th, Cherry back in 5th, and that's how they run into 3 and 4 for the first time by after the restart. Look at Burnham. Wheel the thing around the top side to 71. Doesn't look comfortable, but he's making good speed up there. Jolly and Burnham side by side. Murray and Smith side by side for the final spot on the podium. Look at Jolly make his way through to position number 5 now.
The Caxton Hunt Racing member is really moving his way through this field. Alyssa Cherry slides up the track. Burnham will look to the inside. Tyler Burnham couldn't make that top side work. The car just wouldn't sit up there like the cars in front of him would. So he tries the low side. Yellow again, and it looks like Cassidy Mantan has found himself unstuck once again in turn number 4.
Yeah, 2nd stoppage, so that'll be to the infield for the 87. Hard luck. Big 2-car effort for the Mantan Motorsports crew.
Cars just shuffling around a little bit. Your order at the moment, 5 laps down, 15 to run. Jensen, Mantan and Smith. Dan Murray holding onto the back rear protection bar of Riley Smith, not letting that last spot on the podium escape from him. But he's going to have more company in a second because Jolly's up into 5th and on the charge. Back to Cherry, Burnham, Anthony van der Rijt and Libby Ellis. I'm sure that'll be a friendly battle. Back there, husband and wife.
It certainly will. 15 laps still on the counter. Lights still a flashing. Looks as though the signal's been given that we should be good to go shortly. Scratch that. There's somebody that stopped. AJ Josefsky out of noise in the back straightaway. Push car required. And the Q92 will retire to the infield by the looks of things. Final race of the night here in Toowoomba. Certainly finishing a little later than had planned. Apologies to everyone here. A little bit of chaos in all open wheel tonight. A little bit of track prep just to keep the show a-rolling. 15 laps still to run. Jensen, Mantan, Smith, Murray, Jolly. Told you wouldn't stay 7th for long. Up to 5th now. There's still potential. Big finish incoming. And Jensen is back in the field up. Mantan, though, awake to it. Geez, he gets a good start. We are on. Mantan goes to the bottom.
To the bottom he goes. Riley Smith still chomping at his heels. Smith now to the inside. Sails a 17 in there. Beautiful line through the corner. Pulls a slider off and has an advantage into 1 and 2. Murray now looks to the inside of Mantan. Luke just needs to settle that car on the top side. Can't quite find the same groove as he did down low. That allows Jolly through as well.
No,
Yellow once again.
red.
Oh my goodness.
Bateman upside down on the back straight away. And chaos has unfolded. Caught the front of the 27 machine. Of Ewan Oliver, and Steve Bateman gets upside down in a big way on the back straight away. Crash crew quickly on the scene, and Steve's out of the car. A nice hearty round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He gives a wave to the crowd. Not the way he would have liked to end his night. Ewan Oliver out of the car as well. The 27 machine, it'll go on the hook. So let's go to the ultimate screen. We'll have a look at the Dondex replay.
Yeah, it was in all sorts coming out of turn 2 that time. Cars going everywhere.
Yeah, and we're down here with Steve. He's out of the car in AOK. Dondex replay up on the big screen. Hey, Steve, that didn't look real fun. You were probably the last man in there and just caught you and Oliver's car at the wrong time and just went for a little ride down the back straight away. Glad to see you out of the car in AOK, though.
Yeah, mate, all okay. Safety gear's all pretty good in there. So, yeah, I think I just rode a wheel coming out, and that's the way it goes, though.
It happens quick sometimes. It gets away from us a little bit.
It gets a bit slow motion when you're going over.
I'd imagine so. Glad to see you out of the car in AOK. Good to see him with a smile on his face. It's been a tough old night at the office for some of these competitors. I'll just sidle over here and catch up with Ewan. Flip count goes to 2. Thankfully for Ewan, it wasn't him. Hey, that's a rough deal at the end of that feature race. Sometimes you just get caught up when people have a little incident in front of you, and it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, mate.
No, it's not good. I went a little bit sideways and I saw him cut under me, and that was it.
Good to see you out of the car in AOK. Hopefully nothing too major in the front end to fix up, but we'll see you back here for the next round.
Yeah, thanks.
Ewan Oliver out of the car in AOK. Good to see him able to walk away with no dramas either. It's been a frantic start to the LS360 Sprint Car feature race, and we may have a developing story over here. It looks as though Sprint Cars Queensland officials, or the Pro 1 race parts crash crew it actually is, in with Kai Jensen. Just checking that everything's okay. It looks as though he's going to push away here with no dramas, but when your leader of the feature race is one of the last cars to push away and there's still a crash crew or official in their body, sometimes you've just got to take a second look.
You sort of take a deep breath, peel your eyes and see what's going on, but great to see Jensen pushing away. Along with the remaining field of cars, 14 laps left to run. What's been an awesome open wheel night here at High Tech Halls Toowoomba Speedway. A little bit stop-start towards the end of this feature race, but we'll get it run and won for Field the Dress label.
This isn't your flavour. We've got the complete opposite on October 19th. It's all sedans and V8 dirt modified. So join us back here on October 19th.
I'm keen for that one, and I dare say I'll be here for it because I can't wait.
I'm a little keen too. So October 19th, our next meeting here at High Tech Halls Toowoomba Speedway. Of course, the Toowoomba Steering and Suspension Modified Sedan Smackdown Series headlines, along with the Super Rooster Classic, a cool $5,000 to win for our V8 Dirt Modifieds. The New South Wales title on tonight at Sydney International Speedway, finished up just a little bit ago. I haven't worked out who won yet, but I'll have a look at that shortly.
A1 and N1 now
A1.
of David Clark.
It's been a busy 2 weeks for David Clark. I'm tipping we'll see him here at High Tech Halls Toowoomba Speedway in a fortnight. But for now, it's all eyes on the 360 LS Sprint cars. The Hardy folks that are hanging around to watch the end of this one. We're back underway. And look at Riley Smith. Stand and deliver, young fella. Smith goes to the lead. Jensen twitches back.
The Valvoline 17 Deepwater Pools and Spas car powered to that start. He got Mantan with a very similar move before the restart. And powers to the front of this one on the top side. Jensen needs to get back into that groove because here comes Mantan. Luke in the 86 on the inside. Jensen fights back. Jensen has a run now and go to the bottom. Slide job on your race leader, Riley Smith. Smith, nicely done. Cuts back in on the inside. Good bit of racecraft on the young fella from Lismore.
What a race! Smith goes back to the front. Look at Jensen. Go, you good thing. Kai Jensen back to the front now. Smith diamonds the corner off. Slides into 3 and 4. And all this is doing is bringing 4th and 5th in. Oh! How close was that? Jensen just hangs on.
Riley Smith looked to return serve yellow on the speedway in turns 1 and 2. But oh my goodness. These guys don't know the main event for the night with the USC round number 1 feature race has just been won, because my goodness me, they're turning it on.
I reckon we should leave the top 5 out there. Holy smokes, they're having a rip. Per race. Jensen, Smith, Mantan, Murray and Jolly having a ripper battle out the front. Brian Walsh parked up there. The man from far north Queensland. And Walsh refires away. Chief Stewart's patience may begin to run a little thin shortly. But Jensen, Smith, Mantan, Jolly and Murray have been having a belter out the front. It should have been a race in 2 once Jensen and Smith skipped away, but the amount of sliders they were throwing at each other, it brought the other 3 cars back into it. This one is far from over, Josh.
And guess who's brought into the battle now? Jacob Jolly is here to tango. And the interesting part, Mantan really latched back onto this battle for the lead just before that restart. So now, if these two don't sort themselves out, they're going to come under assault from Mantan, Jolly and Murray. Lights are out, Toowoomba. Kai Jensen, let's go early. Smith to the bottom once again, he's strong. Can't quite make it stick before the line, but Jensen back down on the bottom, slides itself a nice move. Smith off the bottom, Jolly further back, looking to run the top side. Jensen again slides himself, interesting tactic out in front. Now puts it onto the high side. 9 laps to go. Puts a bit of a gap on second place, Riley Smith. Mantan good on the bottom at the moment. Jolly still upstairs in the Macca's 82. Really impressive from him. See him so far up from deep in the field. He's going to wind the 82 up for O'Neill Auto Group. Try and make this position for the last spot on the podium stick.
And the case out the front for Kai Jensen. It's really a case of watching a driver learn and grow through the course of feature race with what works and what doesn't work. Mantan still running the bottom and Jolly trying to make the top side work. Kai Jensen had the lead, lost the lead, got the lead back and has now worked out just how to defend the lanes. It's watching a young driver learn his craft. Look at Mantan continue to roll the bottom, tiptoes around there. Meanwhile, Jolly upstairs may start to lose out. Top of the racetrack, slowly starting to wear away. We're going to be in lap traffic before this one's all said and done though, Boydie.
Yeah, Jensen comes up onto the 63 car. Look at the way Smith closes in now. Jensen loses a lot of time that time through lap traffic. Still can't put the 63 down a lap. Jensen rolling it still. Gets the move done. Smith unable to make the most of that hesitation. But what this has done is brought Mantan back to the battle. He's shaken the trail of Jacob Jolly. Top 3 cars in lap traffic. Looking to fight it out. 3 laps to go. Make it 2 this time round for your race leader, Jensen.
Yeah, Jensen gets in nice and firm. He's got the cushion to sit on. Oh, has to brake. Riley Smith closes back in. There'll be 1 to run this time by Boydie. Oh, Claridge with a big lose in front of him on the main straightaway. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
That could have been massive. Mantan had to avoid and come down near the inside wall. Holy smokes.
Well.
Claridge with the big lose on the main straightaway. Green, white checker.